I'm on a journey to go from $0 a month to $10,000 a month. This is day 8 of doing that. And here's how these videos are going to work because I'm building my business in public. So first, what we're going to do is things that are top of my mind and challenges that are happening inside the business. So my path to $10,000 a month, day 8. And I have another free challenge that's happening today. And the last one sucked, and I can go over that. And by sucked, I mean, well, we'll talk about it. What I did in the business today doesn't really apply right now. It's kind of more what I did last night and then what I'm going to be doing tonight. And then the important things tracker, I have a list of things that I care about the most and just metrics that I like to stare at and get upset about as to why I'm not growing faster. So it really kind of keeps me focused on what are the money making things that I need to start doing. And I hate that I'm over here, so I'm going to switch over here. This is great for YouTube engagement. So let's dive into the thing that's happening here. So I have another free challenge. What am I talking about? Not that you care about this, but I have a free personal finance community. But just think, business. Okay, so like for you or for whatever. So what I started to do every single week inside this community, I'm going to be doing a 2-day challenge to help people get a quick win when they join the community. So it's basically a 30-minute call here. I'm calling it Cash Flow Kickstart, and then there's a 48-hour gap where there's going to be an action item that they need to take. And then here, it's going to be another 30-minute call to sort of tie everything together and hopefully get them the first win. And then after this, I'll sort of soft pitch some of my other paid things. So if I go to my classroom here on school, I have a little tier thing. So I have some free stuff, and then some paid stuff. So really, I think the thing that people are going to do the most is this monthly amount here. I call it DDU Action Taker. Okay, so that's the name of my community, Dollar Discipline University. Action Taker, $64 a month. I think most people are gonna have this. This is just like a higher ticket offer. I just feel like it's important to have that. I did actually have someone pay slightly less than this, and this is how I kind of created this because what's kind of crazy is someone that I was working with for free a while back. She kind of fell off and she wasn't that consistent. She whatever. She couldn't do the thing. So I just thought I failed her. But a couple months ago, she reached out, was like, hey, I still need to do the thing. I just don't want to do it myself. Like, do you have a service where you can just do it? So I oh, of course I do. And I just made up something, right? So she paid me like $1,700. But I realized it was a little more effort. So I'm going to bump it up for people. But yeah, I'm going to basically put people through the flow of, let me draw this here. So it's going to be YouTube to school, which is my community, but for the 2-day challenge. So that's what I'm sort of pushing in here, where it's not like, hey, join my community if you're interested. It's like, hey, join if you want to do this like 2-day challenge thing. It's completely free. And then from there, I will hopefully leverage win into the $64 a month thing. And then hopefully just keep providing value. I think the goal for me is to eventually increase this over time, the $64, and then create another tier somewhere in here where I can, that way it's like kind of a stepping stone process. Because obviously as this gets more and more and more, less people are going to be likely to do it unless they see there's value in like a smaller tier. Okay. That's kind of the thought process. But right now it's like, let's just not make it perfect. Let's just do something. Where was I here? So in the Excalibur. So YouTube to school for the 2-day challenge, leverage that into $64 a month. And then that's what my MRR is going to be, right? So people have made a ton of money from a lower, I'll call it sort of lower to mid ticket. It's probably a lower ticket monthly thing. The challenge I'm having is I think a lot of people in my community they don't understand. And this is me, like I have to use different language when I'm speaking in the community, but I think I'm not attracting the right members to this. Now, at the end of the day, I want to help everyone. And that's fine that there's going to be people that join this that never pay me $64 a month. So maybe it's just over time. Maybe I just have a very small sample size of having 200 something people in here. And over time, if I had 2,000 people in here, I'd have a much better shot at doing the things that I need to do. So I put make or break on the thumbnail of this video because last week didn't go so well. So I had a challenge scheduled for the 3rd and then the 5th. And what ended up happening was I had 3 people sign up. None of them showed up, which okay. So one of them reached back out to me after I was like, hey, like, sorry I missed you. What happened? And they were like super apologetic. They got caught up with life, so it's very understandable. Two people just have never responded back. So it's just one of those things where people sign up for stuff and whatever. That's not someone that's going to be like giving me money at the end of the day. So I have one person signed up today. I'm going to create another post today and remind more people. But basically, this is kind of make or break here, because now it's like I'm using this to like hopefully make money inside my community. So um, if like this person doesn't show up, or no more than one person doesn't show up to this, and I can't get them to pay me here, it's like, what am I gonna wait till? So maybe I need a better like process, and maybe I also just need to like relax a little bit too. So I'm trying to find the balance of that. But like if no one pays me again here, then I have to wait till here to do it again, and no one signed up for this event or this event yet. So I have to keep just figuring out how to promote this without sounding too salesy like every week. That's kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a tough ask, I guess, like always pushing. But then it's like even people that are inside my community probably have no idea what's going on. They're just probably not even paying attention, right? So yeah, so I used ChatGPT to really help me, and I guess I use it so much. It's some new error that I've never seen, so I had to stop sort of playing around with this. But and I've been just kind of playing around with ideas for different challenges and stuff like that. So I'm really trying to push monetization. I don't know like how much should I push inside the community. I don't know if this is even the best way, but I do just have to take a step forward. And even if it's I hope it's the right direction. Hopefully I don't have to turn around, walk back, and go the other direction. But it is what it is. So this is kind of the plan that I'm going for. This is going to be a quick one today because I started a little late this morning. I had some kid stuff, so it's currently 6 whatever in the morning. I have to get ready for work soon. So let's do the important things tracker very quickly. So how much money did I make in the business today? $0. What about my YouTubes? How are they going? So I have a YouTube channel, obviously, the one you're watching, Entrepreneurs in Progress. I have 4 subscribers. And my main YouTube channel, Chris Wendt, I have 785. So 785 and 4. And then I have a community for each of those channels. So Dollar Discipline University is at 220. And then I have a community just for you guys, Entrepreneurs in Progress. I'm just trying to build a network of entrepreneurs, just to be quite honest with you. And I feel like it's just a great outlet for me. I'm just trying to build a community myself. I do charge $1 a month in here, but it's just to keep the bots out and just to keep the scammers out. If I add more friction for them, I think it's just gonna be better. So I don't need your $12 a year or whatever. I just want to create a community of like-minded entrepreneurs. So if that interests you, just come check it out. Also, like, I'd really recommend school just as a complete business noob, as an entrepreneur in progress. I have to do very little. Everything's just sort of on here. And basically I just get to collect, like, from a business standpoint, I get to just have all these people's information to reach out and everything. Like, I have direct contact with them in my chats and everything like that. And I could see all my members in one place here, right? So just pretty cool. Yeah, I can set up classrooms. I can link things. I can charge money for stuff. Like, it's just pretty cool. So, and when you join, there's this big community of community owners. It's called Schoolers. So right now there's 172,000 people. So after Hormozi's book launch, it went up like 110,000 people or something in here. It's just kind of nuts. And they do have two, they have 2 different tiers, which is really cool. There's a $9 a month plan and a $99 a month plan. So there are some differences here, but really to start a community for $9 a month is just insane. And basically you can still make all the money in the world that you want with it. The transaction fees are a little higher with this one. And there's some other things and benefits that you don't get here, but I have a link down below the video if you're interested in checking that out. I'm making these videos daily. So if you're interested in any of this and you feel like you align yourself with being an entrepreneur in progress, make sure to check out some other videos and let me know down below like what you're struggling with. What sort of things are you doing on a daily basis to keep yourself accountable? I'll see you tomorrow.